week 14 of 14, final week of this cycle test week. So some of you guys are competing, some of you guys are just going to be testing at the end of the week. But here we are, all the work we've been putting in for the last 13 weeks. We're going to see how you do. Looking forward to hearing about your results. So make sure that after you get through this week, you get that competition in, or you get that test day in. Let us know. Moving forward, as we get into other cycles, we're going to try to get all of you guys that are following the program on our Vaughn Weightlifting athlete page. So that's just for any of our athletes that are local, but also anyone that's following the Vaughn Weightlifting program. So keep an eye out for that. If you want to request to be on there, go ahead, and that's just a place that you could share some of that information, and other athletes can respond, and we can help kind of support each other in that way as well. As mentioned last week, I'm on the road again this week. Actually, the best place that I could find this week here in Montreal, Canada, or Montreal, Canada, as I've been corrected by the locals, is a stairwell. So you're probably hearing a little bit of an echo on this video, so just bear with me on that. We'll make it through pretty quick. One of the biggest things this week is take a look at the recommendations that I have listed at the top of the program of this week. So before any of the exercises are listed, there's a little paragraph there in bold with a link to some kind of competition day type recommendations. Hopefully you guys will take a look at that, especially if you're competing. That will help you out. I believe I even have some recommendations in there on just kind of how you can mimic that competition a little bit if you're not doing an actual competition. Okay. Of course, there's lots of light lifting this week. The biggest thing is we're going to keep moving. I do have a stimulation exercise in there for you this week as normal. For any of you guys that have followed the program before, we have a heavy squat day that will help you kind of, it's one of the things that I've found it easy to do through the years is kind of back off too much. So this heavy squat day will help make sure that you're at the appropriate level when you get to the competition day. So definitely get it in. That's going to be on Wednesday for the 5-day-a-week program, and on Monday for the 3-day-a-week program. All right, but that squat workout, sets of 5 in the back squat, and there's a range of number of sets that I have recommended, and there's a range in percent that I have recommended, and it's going to be very important for you by yourself to kind of read your body there. So if you're feeling okay, if you're feeling good, then get all of the sets in and build up to that highest percentage. If you're not feeling great, then it's going to be in your best interest to keep on the low range of the sets and the percentages. Okay, so I know a lot of athletes that I've worked with through the years and I've written programs for would rather me make those decisions for them, but sometimes it's going to be best for you to make them on your own, especially if you're following this program from afar and you're in the middle of that workout on your own. Don't be afraid to kind of follow your instincts there. So hold back if you need to, and don't worry about it. You'll be better off. Okay. On Tuesday of the 5-day program, it's more of an accessory, like a light accessory day. You only have one kind of working exercise, a snatch, squat, press. So one of the things about that day is that if you're competing and you're competing on Friday for whatever reason, the program is written for a Saturday competition. So that's a great day that you can just take out of there and move forward. So that way you get a full, complete rest day in there. Most likely you're going to be competing on Saturday or Sunday, so you'll be fine. If you're competing on Sunday, then that's pretty easy. You just get an extra rest day in the middle there somewhere. If you're confused about that or need help adjusting if you're lifting on a Friday or Sunday, send us a message and we'll be able to direct you a little bit better with the information that you give us. Okay. extra credit day of the 3-day program. There is still an extra credit day in there, so obviously you would try to fit that in somewhere before. Now again, if you're lifting on Friday, you probably don't want to do that. If you're competing on Saturday, then yeah, you have room to fit that extra credit day in there. And again, there's not a lot going on there. It's just something to keep you moving if you typically do 4 days a week, or if you just want that extra active recovery day, then you can get it in. Okay. So I think that's about it, guys. One big thing there, again, don't be afraid to reach out if you have any questions about adjusting the program, what day you should take out, where you should split it up if you're lifting again on a Friday or Sunday. I just want to reconfirm that real quick. But other than that, that's it for the week, guys. So best of luck to you in your test. Again, read over those recommendations. That's the best way that I can help you at this point, is for you to read over that and take those recommendations to heart, put them into play. And I'm confident that it'll give you the best chance possible to kind of really see where you're at physically. All right. Again, let us know how you do, and I'll be in touch here again next week. We'll be doing a couple kind of down weeks to get you recovered from the program, competition, and test, and then get back into another cycle in the next couple weeks. Hopefully you guys will stay with us, but at least hopefully you'll stay with us through these next couple weeks, so we can be in touch and help you recover and help you move forward into wherever else you're going to go from there. So until then, guys, take care.